Hidden missile!
Advancing guard.
Foot dive!
All right, hello. All right, hello. Let me just let the place fill out a little bit. And I will be answering questions in a second. What's up, Spider Milk? Yeah. Put a bit of work on that one. You know what I mean? I'm quite happy with it. Okay. One sec. There we go. I think I may have got a little bit of an echo. Yeah, okay, cool. You still getting the echo, or are you good? I think you should be okay for now. But just let me know if that changes. So, all right. I am just going to quickly post this out to one or two places. Chill now. All right, sick, sick, sick. All right, so like I said, final day, Arc World Tour. Just wanted to see if I can, scrape together some more questions from anybody who might have it. But I mean, the game has honestly just been amazing, like to play. It's to say it's like a big improvement is like a massive understatement. Do you know what I'm saying? I did see your Iron Man questions. Yeah, you. Let me take a look at them right now. Let me just actually commit it to memory. What I do is I forward the questions to like a separate, like personal Discord. Well, it's like I'm trying to build up one of the other Discords, but I've not actually launched it yet. But for now, I just use it as a repository to, any questions I see on Discord, I forward it over to it, and then usually I sort of, refer back to it. So let me just make sure. Who's voicing Star-Lord and Miss Marvel? We need to know. Let me send that down. Let me see what else. Let me just, cool. Let's see. Cool. Okay. Can you set a language in this? Let's see. Oh, nah. I'm seeing some questions on Discord, but I'm actually gonna. Let's see. There we go. They want to know if you could change, select the language. The only thing you can do is just go straight into versus mode. That's all they're allowing you to do. All right, let's see. I'll post that down. Cool. Cool. All right, so yes. All right, Spider-Man. Yeah, let me know. Just I'm typing some stuff and trying to send the link around, but I am reading, so do ask me, and I'm happy to. Let's see. Looking forward to Miss Marvel reveal. I have to assume the English VA for Star-Lord and Rivals is doing it in this game. A lot of Rivals actors in this game. You're looking forward to the Ms. Marvel reveal? Oh, so what, Miss Marvel in Rivals? Because Ms. Marvel's obviously in there. You talking about Carol Danvers? You want like a Carol Danvers in this game? Oh, English. Oh, I get what you're saying. My bad. I hear you. I'm with you now. Yeah. So, she sounds good, actually. I thought she sounded good. It was like most of the English voices I thought sounded pretty good. I tried to see if I could get a little, something of it, but you can't really get any good quality. You could barely, in some of the clips I had with the voice lines, you could barely hear, like some of the voices. But I think I like, who's do I like really, really a lot? I like Magic. Magic's got a cool voice. I like Magic's voice. All right. Okay, now, let's see. Should also be, oh, my bad, let me actually check Advancing Guards YouTube as well, because it should also be there. Let's just sign into that. No. All right. What's going on, Dasman912? Hello, and thank you again for the content you post on Tokon. No problem, it's my pleasure. Glad I came down. It didn't seem like anyone else actually came down, so it's a good thing that I did, because now you guys get as much of this as you know, humanly possible. Do you know what I'm saying? Please do give a follow, because I will be doing more content in the future. I have been doing a Marvel Tokon podcast with C4 and Earthbender Charlie. It's called Talking Tokon. And we try and get that out regularly, but obviously it's only whenever there's content. But, you know, I've got so much content and so much stuff to mine, I could be doing a bunch of episodes for the next God knows how long. So do follow the Twitch for that, and it will be on there. Also, it will be on Advancing Guard TV as well. So Advancing Guard TV's YouTube, that's all Advancing Guard TV, one word. That's where I'm going to be posting all of the like longer form content, any match footage I get today. Any of the sort of breakdowns, I'm going to be having a danger breakdown for you guys. It's going to be very in-depth. Truth be told, I actually had it made off of the trailer. And then it was getting so dense, I thought, I'm coming here, I might as well just wait. Do you know what I'm saying? And just get it done afterwards. So, that will be the case. You will see that. Do keep an eye out for that. Shouts to 17 people in chats. It's filling out. That's very, very nice. Very, very nice. And let's see. All right. Gerard 2099, what's going on? Hey, Chrome Alchemist. I'm curious how Wolverine Rage works. From what it says, maybe it makes you add more when you do his unique move, Berserker Claw, and maybe that means at least more hits for his combos. Yeah, I mean, that's basically about it. Let me see. Add more, you do his unique. So basically, with his, I've got a video coming out soon for that one actually, because I did get that recorded yesterday, and I've got to post it. But I can't lie, I went out with Tales of Mr. E. Shout out to Tales of Mr. E. and got a bit sidetracked. But actually, I might re-record it. But yeah, it's either way. It's every time you land a hit with his unique, you get the Berserker Rage on hit, and then from there, whenever you hit again, you're going to get more damage as an ender. So basically, it adds more damage onto the ender, and more chip damage as well. So it's like you just get enhanced versions of that, basically. So it's mostly about enhancing his unique. To hit the unique enhances the unique again. You get more damage. You get like sort of longer follow-ups on the frames, because it just adds additional hits, and it looks like different for each one. I actually got a pretty good one of that, so I'm going to make sure I post that for you guys, no problem. Yeah. Let's see. Did I play any matches with Jonathan 10, by the way? I know he's also going to talk on subs. What is going on, Skype Monkey? No, didn't play any matches, but I'll try and get some in that final day. Try and get as many as I can. Also try and do some proper, you know, B&Bs and combos, because I've been, the way I go at games is very backwards. Like, I like to sort of figure out all the little minor details, and people actually want to see some of the bigger stuff initially, which is not a problem, right? It's more about sometimes what people are looking for, and I'm going to make sure I try and find as much of that as I can. So I'm going to try and get some matches for sure, and then after that, try and get some more details, like more the you know what I mean, the nitty gritty that people like, well, that I like, that's for damn sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 18 people in the chat. And let's see. Let me just, there we go. And then let's get up the Advancing Guard TV. Remember, that's Advancing Guard TV, all one word. Let me see if I've gone live on there. I have, in fact, gone live on there. That's cool. So, just had to make sure. My bad. I have my eyes on the YouTube chat as well, so I'm not going to neglect you guys. Real Goofy Ninja says, are you at AWT? I am. Who's voicing Star-Lord? I don't remember the name, but I can ask that, actually, because I do be talking to the team while they're over there, actually, well, the English-speaking team, and they're cool. Shout-outs to them, man. Some of the social media side of things as well. They've been very cool, very like accommodating as well, which has been fantastic. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when I first came here, I had like on the like sort of strap like that with the stabilizer of the camera, and the way I was recording it, they were like, you can't make it look like it's direct capture because the way it's on your chest like that and you're just playing, it's just like it's too square. You gotta like zoom out a little bit. So luckily I had a little stand that I've got this on right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it worked out. And like they've been cool, man. Dave even said like, you know, Dave said it's great that you're finding certain things that maybe we wouldn't have necessarily tweeted out. So it's good that, you know, you're finding this kind of stuff to make it known. You know, some like the Wolverine, like idle animations, the Danger idle animations. They're cool things. Do you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man says, I know the Iron Man B&B I sent might be a bit harder since he's an unorthodox character, but any footage you get of him, I'd appreciate it. No problem. I will try and get that done. Yeah, let me see what else we've got here. Let's see. But yeah, the things I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna like I said, try and get the matches. I'm gonna finish off figuring out Wolverine and also Danger. I've got a good amount of Danger stuff, but Danger is Danger is definitely the most dense character out of all of them. She's the most complex. And I would say like Magic's got some complexity to her that's really, really fun and really interesting. But definitely Danger, she's got a lot. Basically, the dev team was like, they said, think of Venom when you're thinking of Danger. And I actually think that makes a lot of sense, honestly. I think it does make a lot of sense. So, yeah, it's like, definitely I'm going to be testing out some more Danger, going to be finding some more things. Max did ask a question on, let's see, Danger reminds you of Coconut from BBCF. It's funny you say that as well. Got, was it Coconut or had the drill? Or is it Amane that had the drill? It's Coconut, right? Coconut had the drill. So she has got the drill as well. The drill's cool. Right. El Fusila Nero 4 says, I got something to test. The star rule rewards unique moves. Could you try Magic's Fireball assist? Repeat the Fireball versus different characters. Fireball, tag to Magic. Do her Fireball. Shows 9,000 damage unscaled. See the scaling of the move when repeated versus tag versus unique. We'll do that actually. Thank you for that question. I will test that. Yeah, you get 9,000 and then I believe you get about 12,000. Once you change into Dark Child, you get 12,000 damage instead of 9,000. Let me just post this in my Discord to make sure I'm getting that question. Thank you for that question. And I'll make sure I shout you out when I record that. There we go. So, yes. Amane had the draw. So, yeah, Amane. Cool. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, the thing is, Danger reminds me of a couple characters, right? I think she reminds me of Moo. When I was making the video, I also had a section on the Danger video of, like, design inspirations. And I felt like she reminded me of Amane. Not Amane, excuse me, Moo 13. Because of the glyphs and the way the fireball, like I'll show you. I'll definitely, once you see it, I think it makes a lot of sense. But the Venom thing, now that they've said that, I am actually gonna check some, like I'm gonna see if I can make the comparison more. Bro, I think Danger is not only an amazing character, I think she's pretty degenerate. I think she's really degenerate actually, if I'm honest with you. Really, really degenerate. She is like a crazy zoner, but then she still has the mad mix-up potential. And the hover dash is a lot safer than it looks. I thought it was going to be pretty unsafe. I thought it was going to be like a Morrigan situation in Marvel 3. It's not a Morrigan situation in Marvel 3. You can make it a lot safer than it looks. I promise you that. All right, let's see. Let me just look on the YouTubes. Man like Syndicate ATH, shout-outs. He says, I've been mercilessly fudding the thing, but it looks way better than the beta, man. Nice work, Crum. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. I'm just, yeah, man. You know, somebody's got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Feed the streets. Somebody's got to do it. So, happy to do it. Like I said, I thought there was going to be more people here than there actually were. So that's actually what's made the getting the match footage a little bit more difficult, because shout out to Tales of Mr. E. He's here, right? But he is like working, right? So because he's been working, he's not been able to spend as much time on the game as I have. So because of that, less sort of likely to get match footage. But we are working that out, so it's all good. It's all good. Right, just checking Twitter. Okay. One sec. Right, so anyway, like I was saying, so Spider Milk says, I know a lot of people thought Ghost Rider was the best character of last beta due to them being harder. I think Storm or Iron Man could be a top contender. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the thing about Ghost Rider that made Ghost Rider as strong as he was is that all of his assists were probably the best assists. Like, he basically had a quote-unquote beam assist with his shooter assist, but it knocked down. His anti-air assist, it flew upwards with a pizza cutter, like zero pizza cutter. His unique assist had the flame carpet that tracked. And then his air assist, if you did it low to the ground, was also like a sort of knockdown beam assist that could hit air to ground if you did it really low. So it's like, of course he was going to always end up being like the best. Do you know what I'm saying? I said, nice room. Thank you very much. I am in an Airbnb. This has been a nice... Listen, this place is really nice as well, to be honest. Really, really nice. Right. So, tells him Mr. E should be on his way. Let me actually take a little look where he is. He says he's in the Uber now. He needs sobering up. Okay, yeah, he's hungover, so... Listen, I'm going to tell him he doesn't have to be on camera if he doesn't want to be, but he's just going to come over to the place and... once he's here, I'll answer a couple more questions, and then afterwards, I am going to head over to the venue. But like I said, all questions appreciated. Please do drop a follow. I will be going live next week. We'll be doing a Tokon podcast. Like I said, I will most likely be doing that with C4 and Charlie. If Charlie's not around, even if Charlie's around, I'll get another guest in. Maybe some people who have been here that have been playing the game, either Mr. E or some others who have been getting a little bit hands-on. And if not, then people who've just been paying a lot of attention, and maybe they can, in fact, also be live asking questions, seeing what's going on with the game. Do you know what I mean? Getting a feel for what they do and don't like. So, don't dox yourself, but anything unique in an Airbnb. I've never been outside the US or Korea in Airbnb. Nah, man, it's... All you get is basically you get a keypad on the door, and then once you come in, you've got everything that you would probably expect it to be. It's literally just an apartment. Like it looks nice, man. Looks nice. But yeah. So, all right. Let's see. So, actually, do you know what I will do as well? I will just read out some of the ones on Twitter as well, because some people have been asking me questions on one of the tweets I had earlier. And I've been bookmarking some of those. So let's do that now. Right. That defensive stuff, please. Invulnerability frames on backdashes. God, I might have still been drunk, bro. Hate specials or level 1. Okay, so invulnerability frames. Oi! He's dropped the follow there, bruv. Wait. Let me see that. Apologies. I cannot... Oh, why can I not see it? Give me 1 second. I'm about to find out. Can't let that one go by. And yeah, but right now, bro, you follow, bro. I can't even see it. I am absolutely out here, but thank you for the follow. Give me 1 second and let me just readjust some of my UI because some of that stuff's not coming up for whatever reason. Right. So you had a question as well. Let me just do that while somebody dropped a follow. Thank you for the follow, by the way. You said things about why I wouldn't like it. Didn't expand, but why on why? But do you think the current build would be more suited and why that Wooler won't be the case? Yeah, I mean, I think you'll like the game more the same way. I think everybody would effectively, if they like these types of games, would like the game more. It's probably more about like the way in which you can pressure people or mix people up. I felt like I didn't think it was bland, but it would just basically be in terms of the way these close range interactions happen. I'm not sure if like the way you play games, it necessarily would would have suited you. But I think right now there's like so many different characters. I think, like you say, you see Danger there and you like the way Danger looks. Magic's a bit of a gorilla, but I think that character's pretty fucking crazy. Storm, again, I think is really good. And generally, Wolfley, it's because, bruv, you're a hard person to please, in all honesty. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I just think that's just how it can be sometimes, you know what I mean? So it takes a lot, you know? But yeah, anyway, that aside, so like I said, yeah, anything else? But wait, let me see, current builds. Do you think the current build is more suited and why that won't be the case? So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, the ability to call neutral assists during block strings, during like various different situations, I think is far more interesting. You know, before maybe it might have been people were calling it DBFC. I never personally said it was like DBFC. The fact that you could like call an assist and then cross up, like, to me already means it's not going to be a DBFC situation. But some people might disagree with something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Right. You bust up Stream Manager. Cool. Oh, it's Versace King 89 that followed me. Thank you very much for the follow. And like I said, there will be some more content coming in the future. Are the less frequent pauses from fast tagging and supers not breaking wall noticeable? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say so. It's like, it's not 2x KO level where it's straight like, and you're in there. But it's definitely more noticeable, I'd say. The walls, the thing about the wall breaking is that like once people know how to break the walls, they're gonna do it. Do you know what I'm saying? The reward is high. And now it's even higher. You've got yourself like a plus 21, I believe it is, now on the frame advantage from knocking people through the wall. So they wanted to previously, bro, why does he always try to open the door? I think that is Mr. E. Give me a second. He always tries to open the door like he lives here. It's got a code. Please keep asking the question. Give me a second. Let me open the door. Bro, you can knock, you know. This guy always tries to open the door like he lives there. What are you saying?
I can't open the door from the outside.
That's because it's got a keypad. It's got a code on it. Once you know the code, it's all good. But yeah.
Are you live still?
Yeah, no, just, bruv, it's up to you if you want to be on or off, basically. You can,
I will stay off.
that's not a problem, and to be honest with you, the background's blurred, but it might still try and pick you up as you walk by. But regardless, I am here. Oh, whatever, man. Yeah. You knew what it was gonna smell like when you got here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yo, man, like Zeta Slow OG, what is going on? What is going on? Thank you for tuning in and stopping by. Bruv, you can what do you wanna sit? Give me 1 second. Let me just try and accommodate.
No. It's the chicken.
Oh, you wanna, here you go.
It's warmed up.
It's not warmed up, but you can try and warm it up over there. There's not so much space, but I'll try and make some space in a sec. But anyway, man says Sky Sports. But anyway, yeah, Zeta Slow OG, what is going on? You had some other questions, actually. Let me actually go through them, because obviously, like I said, I try and forward them to a little like personal Discord where I just got like a list of things there. But every now and then, I do miss some things. So let me make sure, see if I did get anything. Yeah, you did message me on Twitter about it. Let me see. But feel free to ask it again if you feel like it hasn't been answered. I'll take a little look-see. But yeah, let me see. Defensive stuff. Can you test if Danger's traps can reflect her beams between each other if your enemy's in the middle of all three? So, no, like the way that the beam works is that once it hits one of the calibrates, like it sort of absorbs that calibrate satellite, and then it will just redirect. You'll see that, you know, soon once I post that. But yeah, no problem, Zeta, man. No problem. Just doing the public good, it seems. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there should be a bunch of other things. Let me just go through some of these other. How do aerial assist work for flying characters? Is it still the same height requirement when they're in flight mode to get the air version of the assist? So it's from what I understand, it's all height limit threshold, like all of it. So it's mostly a situation where if you're flying and you start going low altitude and you call an assist, you should get a ground assist. I'm going to make sure that's confirmed once I go and test that today. But yeah, for the most part, it's been like a just think of it as there's like an invisible line, and once you pass that invisible line and call an assist, you're going to get one category or the other category, and that tends to be how they go for it. Let's see. All right. Someone telling me they're quitting fighting games on the TL. That's lovely. I wish them all the best. Let's see. Okay. And let me see what we've got on Discord as well. Yep. A couple people was asking the air assist versus ground assist. Do her portals disappear after set time? And if not, do they stay when she tags out? This is in regards to Magic. So they actually, no, they stay. They stay. If Magic gets hit, the portals stay. If Magic hits people, the portals stay. I need to do some additional testing on that actually to make sure I get a like sort of interesting interaction with that. I think you could do some pretty mad stuff with it. It's like it can be used as a zoning tool or a mix-up tool. And in neutral, it also has applications too. So there's actually quite a lot to it. Like it's pretty multifaceted, which I think is very, very cool. Yeah, let's see. Like I said, anything that comes to mind, let me know. It's literally going to be, once Mr. E eats this chicken.
Have you eaten?
No, I'm good. Like I yes, you can eat all of it if you want.
Nah, that's too much for me.
Yeah. Like I said though, that microwave is like very, I don't know, man. Like
I think less is more.
less is more. I've never heard you say less is more in any walk of life. So. Hey man, like J Balance UK. Shout out to J Balance UK. I ain't heard that name in a minute. How's Wolverine compared to his Marvel 3 version? I mean, the air dash like changes a lot. The thing is, he's got a dive slash instead of a dive kick. But bro, that dive kick is not okay. And I'll be sure to show you guys why that's not okay. He has options. Yeah, let me just put it that way. So, and when you got a dive kick with options, it's never a good decision. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even Magic's like the portals on for Magic, like when she does the dive kick as well, she has an overhead. She's got overhead options, she's got grounded options. It's like Wolverine also, once he has that dive kick, which is a mid, it's like he can then go into different things. But yeah, I think that thing's low power. See if you can just like tap some stuff or just use your phone and try and translate it, but I don't know. But yeah, so Wolverine. Yeah, I mean, look, thing is, ultimately, he's a Wrecker character. So understanding that he's a Wrecker character means that he's gonna be approaching certain things a little bit differently. Like he'll pressure you in different types of ways. Once he starts like that sort of Wrecker situation, then yeah, he's gonna have various options. But because you can call assists in block strings and whatnot, you can still create some pretty nasty situations. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that character's not okay. He's got a projectile, he's got a dive kick, he's got wreckers, he's got all this other shit. One sec, let me make sure that you're okay. You're not yeah, you're good. Can't see your face, you're all right. To protect the innocent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So man said sounds delightful. I was gonna tell you to shout out, but let me not do that for you. Hype, bruv. You're getting sophisticated Wolverines, bruv. Sophisticated. You're like a football hooligan who drinks Chardonnay, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Chardonnay. That's not even sophisticated. Freaking. I can't even think of any wine, bruv. That's how much of a tramp I am. Anyway. Man said, don't call me a piggy and a horrible journalist. Wait, what's your previous question? How do you feel about it? Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. So, how do you feel about the game's movement and neutral? You come from Marvel, so have a certain way you like things. It looks like the ceiling is a lot higher than most games, but is it satisfying enough for you? So the thing that I liked about Marvel's movement, right, is obviously on the ground it's very slick. But the slickness was great, but it was the options, right? The sort of idiosyncrasies in the movement. And I think what they allow certain characters to do, they allow them to do well and do a lot. Like, flight in this game feels better than it does in Marvel. And it's mostly because even though the input's awkward by doing that cardinal up direction and holding it, and you don't have to hold it for long, and then you start flying. Once you are flying, it's so slick in terms of the way it moves about. Like, it's very, very satisfying. And the fact that you can call assists very easily from it. Like I said, you can come a bit lower and then you can get that sort of desired assist. You come out all right. Yeah, test it and see how what it's saying. Because I guarantee it's probably going to still be kind of cold, you know. Oh wait, I can hear it.
Definitely not cold.
All right, cool. If it's all good, then it's all good. Yeah. So yeah, I find it to be satisfying. I find flight to be very satisfying. I think Danger's hover dash is not as as risky as I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I'll be sure to show that. And then yeah, and I think in general, I still have some issues with the defensive stuff, but me personally, look, I'll get into that. I'll get into that another time. But for now, in terms of what I'm playing, I think it was all good. I said Nerubian Queen players eating good, bro. If they put Black Emma Frost in the game, I'm seeing Black Emma Frost on my TL. Like if they put her in the game, then boy. Let's see, block string into flight, into assist, left, right. Yeah, you can run that. You can run that if you can find a way to jump cancel neutrally and then just start flying. Then yeah, because you do fly very, very quickly. So that's like really, really really useful. Let me see. It doesn't look as fast as I expected, so maybe that's the trade-off. What, the flight? Yeah, I mean the flight you float around. You don't start air dashing like. But the way that you move, you have like a lot of like really granular sort of. It's almost like, I don't want to make that straight one-to-one comparison because it wouldn't be true. But the way Sentinel sort of moves around, it's not as fast as that. But the way like Marvel 2, he could sort of be quite free with the way he's like moving around. It almost sort of feels like that in a way. Flight in Marvel 3 was more about the dashing, right? The air dashes you could do. The air dashes were much more what allowed you to sort of all over the place. But this one is much more of a situation where once you're up there, call your assist, you can start doing your special moves and maintain the flight, and you're good. Let's see. Do all flights feel like that? Dooms look slower than the others. Star-Lords, yeah, see, I didn't play too much of Star-Lord, but I thought Dooms was fast, to be honest with you. And I thought Storms was pretty fast as well, like relative to what it is that they're, allowed to do once they jump up like that. And let me see. I can test Star-Lords again, actually, once we go in there. But yeah, let me see. Give me 1 second. Check the YouTube as well, because I have been neglecting you guys a little bit. All right, who is the character in the bottom left at the select screen? Who is the character at the bottom left on the select screen?
Dr. Doom.
Oh, well, there you go. There's your answer, Dr. Doom. And that is from Lawrence. Wait. Lawrence Singer? Lawrence Sen Jr. or Lawrence Singer? Either way, I'm sorry I'm butchering that name, but shout out to you on YouTube as well. Like I said, if you guys ain't subscribed to the YouTube, please do. There will be more long-form content about this game, and the breakdowns and analysis will be on there. And then on this Twitch, you're going to be seeing the Talking Tokon podcast next week. That's 100% happening because we've got a lot to talk about. I'll try not to make it 6 hours, but, no guarantees. And, yeah, let's see. And we've got this. Right. But yeah, I would generally say the chips looks okay as well in the game. I know no one's asked me that question, but the chip damage seems okay. I think the thing is like the way that someone like Danger can be like zoning you. It can be pretty oppressive, to be honest. And then once like she makes you block, she can then start calling like other assists, right, to like create nasty situations. And then the fact that she can then teleport in with her you know, it's really, really interesting, actually. She's got really interesting stuff going on. Oh, yeah, Bakke as well. Oh, hey! Man like a Bakke 25, I am not... That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Jeez. Shout out to Bakke, shout out to Portugal, and shout out to Lockdown, the old Portuguese tournament, man. That was an error. Cool stuff. Man says sounds scrumptious. Why is everyone saying scrumdiddlyumptious and delightful? You man are the worst. But no, in terms of in terms of the way Danger Zone's, she's Danger Zone. She is very, very interesting. She's got so much to her. And like I said before, they're more comparing her to Venom in their minds, at least the devs. And I can see it. 100% I can see it. So, really interesting. Really, really interesting. One sec, let me just see what's happening. Now, what time's are the announcements? Do you know? Yeah, okay. As long as we're there for it, you know what I'm saying? Should all be good.
Probably should start heading out soon.
Yeah. I mean, what, you done, when you're done eating?
Nah, so, that's on me.
No problem. Once you're done eating, I'm gonna wrap this up and then we're gonna go over there because we're gonna try and get as much as we can. And actually, while I'm here, let me just make sure I've got some space on the old hard drive because your boy has been recording in fucking 4K and 8K like an absolute lunatic. And shout outs to phones, bro. It's crazy. If I told old me that I could be on a phone like shooting in 4K, I would never believe you. What's that? Wait, someone's a pre-order bonus. Let's see. I'm holding out Copium that Gwenpool will be a pre-order bonus. Leave my girl in the fighting game. Why do you want it as a pre-order bonus? Why not just character? I don't think she fits in any team show. Yeah, and that has been the restriction as of right now. Is like the teams are probably going to be quite locked into like whoever's related or associated with those people. That's why there's been a lot of theories even between myself and like May, shouts to C4, with okay, we're gonna have a Midnight Suns team, we're gonna have an Avengers team, we're gonna have a Defenders team. They've kind of like handcuffed themselves into that, which to me I don't have an issue with it. It's really just a question if they're actually cool with having to develop all those characters, and it's really about how they're gonna release them. Like if they show us as soon as the game launches, this is gonna be the Fantastic Four DLC is gonna be coming, then you sort of know for the first season that cool, it's gonna be Fantastic Four. That could be a double-edged sword because if you don't care about Fantastic Four, you gotta wait a year before you get yourself characters you actually do care about. But I guess it's up to them to try and make it. You know what I mean? Professor X wheelchair launches when, bruv, you see Professor X, I'm telling you, one day he will be in fighting games again, and he better be doing wheelies, freaking launches. I better be seeing. In fact, in this game, I better be seeing Magneto, friggin' backbreaker, German suplexes. You know when he's like he started friggin' levitating by the German suplex. Yeah, that shit was amazing, absolutely amazing. Onslaught's boss, boy. Onslaught fans, unfortunately, you guys are left in the 90s. That is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah. Let me just see what else we might have. If anything. That was dope. Couple notifications. What have we got here? Tokon Intel. Yup. All right. So. Yep, some people just want to see some more like so the level 1s and level 3s. That stuff's all going to be coming. Not a problem. Also, let me just see this. If they put Xavier in the game, I need that man walking. He hasn't been in a wheelchair in the comics for like 15 years. Is that true? So I know there's he's associated with what? Creator? I don't know if those are two different characters. But I know there was times where I've seen him walking and he had the helmet on, right? But I've not been paying attention to comics for like a little bit of time. So, I'm not actually entirely sure. Do you think Danger's is Morrigan function? Nah. She's not Morrigan function. She's closer to like the hover dash is Morrigan and Eno. She's got some other things as well. Her drill, she's got one or two drill things that are actually like Morrigan. She's a combination of functions. The Morrigan function, she's got a drill move and she's got the hover dash. But I would say once you start doing all of the calibrates and you start doing all the zoning, I think it looks more like a Blaze Blue character than like a Morrigan, to be honest with you. Oh, you're getting ads, my bad. Shit, wait, can I turn those off? Why have I got ads on? Is it forcing it? Is it just forcing it? How does that work?
If you allow subscriptions, you're forcing ads.
Oh, shit. My bad. My bad, boys. Didn't know about that. When's America Chavez? Get out of here, man. We ain't getting that. Unironically want her in, you know. If she does get in, it'll be a Young Avengers team with Kamala. I mean, yeah. So I was thinking Young Avengers as well, but would you really have two teams with the name Avengers on launch? I feel that it's not redundant, but it feels a little bit samey in name, even though in function, they'd probably be a little bit more interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? You saying you finished? Oh, take your time. Because it only takes us like 5 minutes to get to there via cab anyway, so we're good. Yeah, I want West. Listen, people have asked me who else I might want in this game, and if you really want to know who I might want in the game, I try not to do it too much because I always get my mains, or I always get my characters. For the last 15 years, people ask me who I wanted in Marvel 3 Ultimate. Yeah, I said, oh well, I'm a Hawkeye fan and I'm a Doctor Strange fan. I got both of them. I said I like Udon Taskmaster. That was very specific, and I got that as an alternate costume. I said I wanted Bayonetta and Smash. I got her. And it just always happens. If you really want to know who I might want in this game, I would say Kate Bishop instead of normal Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, and that's it really. I don't really anyone else. I'm happy to be here. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to 25 in chat. Like I said, if you guys are just joining, do drop a follow on the Twitch because I will be running the podcast next week, and we'll just be going through all of this in depth. Advancing Guard TV is the YouTube. I will be having more long form content on there. I'll be breaking down Danger in excruciating detail as much as I physically can. It's going to be great. Oh, and 1 second. Let's see, are we back? Because I think that might have just DC'd for a second. Yeah, I think we're good. Can you guys see me? If you can see me, let me know. If you can't see me, or I'm just frozen, let me know that also. Anyway. Bayonetta and Smash and nothing good came of it. Yeah. Bayonetta and Smash 4 was a blight on the world. Let's just say that much. Hey, hi. So listen, don't worry about all of that. Anyway. Oh, light went off as well. Crazy stuff. Everything's turning off. But you can still see me, so it's all good. Doesn't really matter. Anyway. Let's see. Any last questions? Gonna be heading out very, very soon in a couple of minutes. So any last minute questions you guys have, please let me know. At the venue, I might do a stream, but I don't think I'll be doing any streaming of the actual setup. We'll see what they do and don't allow. They've largely been cool. I just don't want to push it. You know, seems like we've got a good little rapport going on. They said they're happy for me to just show and advertise certain things that they hadn't decided to do themselves. So it's kind of been a bit of a win-win. And yeah. So let's just see. Any last questions before I head out? The Young Avengers team with Kate, Kamala, Chavez, and Nova. Yeah, exactly. There you go, right? I would like that too. Or Vision. They could cheat and put Vision, but I don't think they'll do that, to be honest. And if Wanda gets in the game, you're gonna want adult Vision. You're not gonna want kid Vision. So yeah. So all right. I think that should damn near be everything. Let's see. All right. Let's just check this one. Back in the building. Can you check if tagging during combos is adding to the star meter or increased damage? Not using assist specifically, swapping out the characters. I know who asked that question. I'm not going to say it out loud, but yeah, it was on Twitter. Not using it specifically, swapping out characters. I'll check that. So I'm going to go and check that because I haven't actually checked that one. That'll be worth. Yeah, if there's anything that you think is common sense, right? Even the basic stuff that you think he's definitely going to go and check this, do let me know, because honestly, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm there checking frames and people are like, bro, where are the supers? Where are the basic stuff? Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yigam Official. So what's happening with Marvel exactly? What do you mean? Please elaborate when you say what's happening with Marvel exactly. Let's try 2.0 with the Wiffly. All right, Wiffly, listen. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Funny guy. They're doing a tournament for it. For what, Marvel Tokon? I mean, the thing you're going to get today, you're going to get an announcement. You're going to get an announcement of some kind. So we'll see what they show. It could be anything, right? It could be, they could show characters. They could let people know, hey, it's going to be part of like some kind of circuit. It could be anything. But yeah, I'm very, very interested to see what they do. But man, like I said, I've been here to be playing this game, and largely I've been doing so. Is that charging, by the way? One sec. Me. No, the phone, yeah. Yeah, see if you can just like, if you can't.
Yeah, it's at 90%.
Sweet. Give us an open beta PC, please. Fuck that. Okay, I'm not going to start doing, listen, if I start doing slurs now, yeah, I'm finished before I even begin. So I ain't going to read that one out, innit? But I'm going to let you, man, live your life. Every time PC gets a beta, the players exploit it. Yeah, which is why I don't think it's happening. Do you know, I didn't even ask them, but I will ask them. I'll ask them today, but I don't think PC betas are going to be happening for this game. I think if you get a PC open beta, it's getting cracked until the game launches, and then we'll see. Oh! Yeah, my bad. I read that out. All right, it's cool. I get you now. I get you. All right. Shout out to Yalis. Which character has the best right middle kick? All right. Everyone's trolling now. All right. So, cool. We are going to be going. Like I said, please drop a follow. Also, drop a sub on Advancing Guard TV. That is the YouTube. You're going to see more of this content. I'm also on Twitter at Chrome Alchemist. And like you say, see here, the Twitch is Chrome Alchemist as well. Talking Tokon is on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. I am going to be running that podcast next weekend, or actually next week, to be honest with you. You don't really want to wait too long. Probably get it done midweek. And yeah, you're going to see and hear from me a lot more in this following week because I've got a shitload of content. So, shout out to Skill Shinobi before I go. Have you tested out the new changes or just checked out characters? It's just been checking out characters, but I will test out the new changes as well. Any particular ones you want me to check, please do let me know. I'm going to be referring to the change log, and I'm just going to be like, testing it out and just getting a feel for it. So we are going to be heading out now. If you have any like questions, you're going to squeeze them before I leave, feel free, because then it will drag you back to the screen. But if not, Chrome Alchemist, I will catch you, man, later. May even do a cheeky stream in the venue, but we'll see. Maybe not. Anyway, safe you, man. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you later. Safe. Been emotional. All right. Oh, I don't have an end slate. I should